Am I talking? Who's talking? You talking?
I can talk. You can talk. Whoever wants to talk.
Together.
That would be difficult.
3, 2, 1. No.
Carl speaking
With
is
the chaos that is
it
2021.
can be
feels-
done. Just takes focus and rehearsal.
Yeah,
Usually.
I don't know what he's gonna say.
Let's do the thing where we each say a word, but we try
Yeah.
to make it like a coherent.
Okay.
But with flow.
Yeah.
No gaps.
Okay, we started, by the way.
Oh, hey!
See, that was
Hell,
flow.
was
with
there
no
a
gaps.
thumbs up that I
There was
missed?
a thumbs. It's fine. I can start over if you
Stupid
want.
Discord. No, it probably
This is
froze
cool.
on me at that
This is
point.
also the first 2 minutes. It's fine.
We're all professionals here.
Yep.
That's right.
Welcome to Courtesy of the Dragonlords. Yeah. Last
Very
time
profesh.
on episode 0.594327764, we had a little bit of a chat, right? A session 0 type of thing, and then we killed a boar. Yay!
Yeah.
Yay.
Now everybody's level 2, and now we're gonna play episode 1.67938, Temple of the Oracle.
Boom, boom, boom.
Let's just kick it off with some box text.
Everyone's favorite.
Yum.
Though others failed, you slew the corrupted boar that plagued the lands west of Mitros. Mitros or Mitros? Did we decide? There was a southern.
Mitros.
Yeah.
Mitros. Not your Tros. Mike.
It's
Mitros.
not
Utros.
That's right.
We all tros.
So you
For
have been.
Mitros.
I love how I just sent us down a dark path so early. You've been celebrated as, I think we've settled on the names of the Chosen.
Choosing. With an umlaut over the O, right? The
Yeah.
choosing.
Chosen. Okay, so now, with Kyrah's guidance, you have been led to the Temple of the Oracle in order to claim part of your reward. So I think last time, did I have her hand out the golden arrows as your reward for slaying the boar?
No, I don't think so.
No.
Oh, okay. So
No.
on the way to the temple, she says, as part of your reward, you each get a golden arrow. It's worth 25 gold pieces. So essentially it's a gold piece reward. So you could just add to the gold pieces if you want. But if you want a symbolic golden arrow for your slaying of the boar, by all means you get that. That is part of your reward.
Is it practical? Can it be used to slay something else? Or is it made of soft metal because it's gold and will it sort of
Yeah,
hit,
it
sort
does.
of accordion?
It
on
does
the back?
1d4 minus 3 damage.
Right.
Yeah.
1d4 minus 8 damage.
yeah, right.
You give the
Yeah, is it
opponent
actual
25
gold or fantasy gold?
It hurts you when you try to hurt someone with it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it causes you a
okay,
disadvantage
so-
for the next 3 attacks.
Is it to scale or is it like a brooch?
No, I would say it's to scale. It's like a golden
Okay.
arrow. You could use it as an arrow if you'd like. It doesn't do any more damage than a normal arrow would.
Okay, but it is practical.
And it requires strength instead of dexterity because gold's super heavy.
Composite bow, to go back
Yeah.
to
Is it though?
third
Uh,
edition, right?
guess
Andromeda's a little miffed at that because, like, oh, yeah, that's useful. And then she sees it, like, oh, I can't use that. Thanks.
Okay, so Kyrah has promised that you will learn more of your destiny from the water nymph Versi, is her name, the legendary oracle who is known to have brokered the Oath of Peace. She is also the daughter of Sidon, the Lord of Storms, but she has always been a faithful ally to the mortals, Thylea. Kyrah's a little worried, though. She hasn't heard from her in about 2 weeks, and she fears something may have happened to the Oracle. So she's worried about what you might find at the temple. Surely nothing could go wrong.
Don't call me Shirley.
And so here we are. We start off. You're approaching the temple, and the temple it's located in a cleft in the earth. So, and it's miles away from any of the settlements.
Oh, it's not
and
in the city?
It's not in the city. You're like out in the wilderness. You're going down into a cleft in the earth.
It's like going to Delphi or something.
Yeah. Yep. And as you
Remote.
descend down into this chasm, sort of the forest disappears behind you, and it's replaced by these steep, craggy walls that you have to navigate down. And warm vapors rise up from cracks and vents all along the floor of this chasm, and it sort of gives this eerie mist. And you start to sweat from the heat and the exertion of getting down to this place. And just as you reach the floor, you can barely just maybe see the making out of the temple beyond in the mist that sits between you and the temple. And as you begin to approach, this small little face, made of mist itself, it seems, forms and sort of gives you a little smile. And then a hand, almost made of mist itself, pops out and sort of gives you one of these. And you hear a little whisper say,
Sorry, you were too quiet. The microphone didn't actually pick that up. What did it say?
it says, "Follow me this way."
Okay.
Okay.
Did we have a long rest between last episode and this episode? Okay.
I inherently trust all mist faces. I'm good to go.
Trust the
Hashtag not
mist
all
face?
this.
The way it formed, it's not where you can make out the temple. It's like off to the right a little bit. It sort of seems it's attempting to lead you into a slightly different direction than where your intent would be to go.
Okay. And the vibe of this mist face is what?
Want to give me an insight check?
Sure.
Is Kyrah still with us?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I'm
she's
suspiciously looking
she's like,
at
that's
her.
she's like, that's not normal.
17.
I've never seen that before.
17 insight.
17. Yeah, you get the feeling that this thing's being a little sinister.
Oh, see, I think there's something up with this mist face. I don't know if we should go with it.
Kyrah says, usually the mists aren't this heavy.
Or this face, or this facey.
Or this facey.
Right? I was going to say, is this a normal thing? Or handy? Hey, don't get handsy with us now. First they get facey, then they get handsy. Then you're in trouble.
So how thick are the mists? Like, can we see the temple still, or have they gotten so thick that we can't really see that far?
Can't really see that. You can almost make the outline of it out in the distance, and it's maybe only like 50 or so feet in front of you.
Okay, so they're real thick.
Is there any way that Nyrix could fly over the mists and just like to the temple door or something?
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty upbeat. So sure. Fly.
Right. So Nyrix, you're going to take to the air?
I will.
As soon as you take to the air, you see the mist almost move, and there's two little sort of shoots of mist that follow along with you, and you look to either side of you, and you notice that it's not just a face. These things are things in the mist, almost as part of the mist itself, and they're very angry that you have taken to the air. They're going to lash out at you.
Sorry, Nyrix.
At the same time, two other ones fly directly at the rest of the group that are on the ground. I need everybody to roll initiative for me.
Yes.
No, stop.
Oh no!
Oh my gosh! Right off the bat.
Shit. I'm going to use one of my inspirations to reroll that initiative.
You might say this battle's about to get a little steamy.
Oh.
Very good.
Don't
Very
worry,
good.
I'll take inspiration for myself.
Good, good.
That's so kind of you.
Wham, wham, wham. I got a natural 20.
Oh,
Oh,
Good.
snap.
I'll use my inspiration to make you re-roll that, Marty.
Seems a waste. I saw this coming.
All right, Andromeda, where are you in the initiative?
I am at a not natural 19.
19. Delta?
13.
Kyros?
12.
For Kyros. Naya?
22.
All rolled pretty well. Nyrix?
13.
Decide who goes first when we get there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
With a 20.
I thought my 12 was okay, but apparently bottom of the barrel.
I know.
That's
This is
what
the
happened
last episode where I thought a
time.
19 was pretty good. Turns out.
Okay, so at 22, Naya, you see these two small bodies, winged bodies made of steam, flying at you with malicious intent, obvious malicious intent, upset that you have come upon where they have been asked to protect. What would you like to do?
But water can't be bad. Let's see. What do I want to do? I am honestly betrayed. I will kind of fall behind whatever we'd consider to be the front line. I doubt I was too close to the front anyway, but as I start to back away, perhaps even considering fleeing, my body stops and locks and goes rigid, and my eyes go snow white, and I demand to see what is unseen here, and I will detect evil and good.
Yeah.
Upon casting evil and good, a bunch of stuff happens.
Yeah.
Let's see. First things, I might be in the wrong tab. Features and traits. I think I can give someone temporary hit points. Blessing of Foresight. Whenever you cast a divination spell at first level or higher, choose one creature you can see. The creature gains temporary hit points equal to your wisdom modifier plus my cleric level. So that is currently 5. Delta, you look squishiest. So yes, as I open my senses, you immediately feel flush with. Also, you seem to insist on running at things with sticks when you're squishy. So, and beyond that, I also get to bank 2 rolls, I believe, as an action. You do. Oh no, I have to take that as an action. Okay, I thought that was also triggered off of divination spells. No problem. But yes, I would like to determine the nature of the threat as a first move. Is it celestial, fiend, fey? What manner of evil or good is it?
Elemental evil.
Elemental evil.
Evil steam.
Literally evil steam.
It's like a bad fart.
After my body demands to know what's going on here, the rest of me seems to be very shocked by that and be like, no, I was running away. Oh, goodness.
You actually, in casting that, I'll also say it gives you a bit of perception into the steam around you, which seems to be somewhat caused by the fact that these things are here.
Mm-hmm.
There is a path that you can point out now and make through the steam that leads to the temple. You can see that there's almost these extra fissures or spaces in the ground where the steam is now coming from because these things have caused such a stir.
Okay.
It's dangerous. That these steam vents are very, very hot. You could take a chance and try to bolt and navigate to the temple to get away from these things to avoid them altogether. But if you're not careful, you might get burned along the way. But you can tell that in doing so, that would get you out of their area of influence. You wouldn't have to deal with them.
Okay, so going off some context clues and what Kyrah just said as well, the steam's always here. Some elemental evil has come, possessed them, and made them our enemy. Okay.
So I'm assuming that
Do-
cast was your action.
That was my action.
Okay.
Do I think I could actually make my way down the true path without having to disengage, or am I better off waiting for this? Okay.
You could use your move if you want, but I'd have to ask you to make a dexterity saving throw. You would be able to make it with advantage because you have a little bit extra insight into this now.
Excellent. Then yes, having seen the path, I want to, even if we're forced into a combat, I want people to see where we're going and to be able to navigate at least slightly as well as I can. So I will take that movement now, and I will put myself. I'll say I can see it. I can see the path, and I will try and leave a me-shaped hole in the mist for a turn.
Make a dexterity saving throw with advantage, sir.
Excellent. Oh, another natural 20. Thank you very much, dice roller.
Get the air horn out.
And another natural 20. There is something broken in D&D Beyond's dice roller. I have rolled 3 natural 20s in a row.
Get them out of the way now. I'm okay with it.
Yeah, this is terrible.
Wait, I just used it and I rolled a 20. Something might be broken about the dice roller. Hold on.
No.
I will. My dice are at hand. I can start using actual dice. Did you roll another 20
No,
after
I rolled
that?
a 14 after that. Okay.
Okay.
But 4 natural 20s in a row?
4 natural 20s.
I rolled a 6. That's not fair.
Okay.
Thanks for breaking it.
Well, we used up all the good dice magic from D&D Beyond.
Okay,
Yes.
so Naya, you're able to navigate these sort of scalding steam and sprays that are going on all around you, and you make your way safely over to the temple and out of the area of influence of these nasty beasts.
Water game recognized water game too. Like
Yeah, okay.
these steam vents are about to come up and just kind of like high five. Like, no, I get it. Yeah.
Andromeda, what would you like to do? You've seen Naya make her way through this dangerous path of scalding steam.
So if she's booking it towards the temple, Andromeda would probably follow her, and but first she'll cast Zephyr Strike on herself.
Okay. What does that look like?
I guess it's sort of like she'll just like touch her, like her chest, and then you'll see like a swirl of wind just circle around her, and she'll just pull out her bow and arrow and take one shot at the mist and be like, let's see if this works.
Cool. Okay.
Because I can give myself advantage on one weapon attack roll. So that's 16 plus...
Yeah, that's a hit.
16 plus 7, so that's, yeah.
Damage, please.
Okay, so I get an extra d8 from Zephyr Strike. Yeah. And then... So that is a... 10, 11 points of damage.
Ow. Okay.
To whatever is trying to attack us.
Your very practical normal arrow, not golden at all, strikes this thing made of steam and sticks into it. It hurts it so much that thing like screams in pain and like breaks the arrow and just flees back into the steam. But what would you like to do? With your move, you're gonna try to navigate the same path that Naya navigated?
Yeah.
Dexterity saving throw, please.
Okie doke. Uh, 18?
Oh, 18. You made the save. You've navigated
Yay.
the scalding steam and made it safely over with Naya to the front of the temple. Okay, now it's time for our 13s. Who wants to go first? Nyrix?
I'm Swiss. Doesn't matter. My dex is 16.
Oh, you beat me out on Dex then. So go ahead.
If you want to go, you can go.
No,
That's fine.
my turn is going to be boring. Go ahead and go.
It's not going to be boring. It's going to be the most exciting fucking thing in the world, man. Go for it.
Wow.
All
Pay
right, Delta.
attention. Pay attention, kids.
This better be fucking good, Soup. I've been
Yeah,
promised
no
we're all
pressure.
watching now.
Really talking it up, CC. So
Let's see what you got, Delta.
Delta's going to pull her hood up and cast Mage Armor on herself. And then she's also, as a bonus action, going to cast Shield of Faith, just for some extra AC.
Crap. Okay.
turtle.
You are very well protected now. We get it, CC.
You're very buffed.
That's awesome.
I have 17 AC now. Doing good.
That's pretty jacked.
And then I'm going to break after Naya and Andromeda.
Okay. Dexterity saving throw.
Let's see.
Come on, the scalding steam has to hurt somebody here, right?
15.
Oh, you've made the save. All right, you're at the front of the temple. Nyrix, you're flying. What do you want to do?
I'm just going to book ass
Yeah, so you've got these two mephits like sort of tailing you
on
in the air.
my shit. Okay, yeah, I rolled a 21 for my save.
Oh, well, and you're flying.
Right.
So I would think you get advantage anyway because you could probably
Okay. Well, they're
easily
flying
navigate.
too, right? I mean, but
Yeah.
whatever. Sure.
But what's your fly speed?
30.
Okay, so they can't catch up to you because theirs is 30 as well. So you navigate.
Cool.
You're
Yeah,
through the steam.
I'm double moving basically. I'm not trying to hurt them. So.
All right. Well, initiative 12. Kyros, come on, man.
Okay.
If anybody's going to feel this deck
You're
save,
left.
it's probably going to be the
There
barbarian.
are
First of
three
all-
mephits. They're all very disappointed. They're all
You
looking
gonna
at
rage?
you. They're like, please, just stick around. We just want to have some fun.
First of all, my dex isn't terrible, and I have advantage on it. So
Oh, that's right.
That's right. No.
Yeah, barbarian.
I hate this party.
no, all my mental stats are my dump stats. I'm physically very, very good at things. Everything else.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'll pull out my great axe. I'm not gonna rage because that doesn't seem quite worth it. But, I guess just run to the temple. They don't seem to be following us, right? We can just power through them.
They rolled like a
Right.
2 initiatives. So
Okay.
they're trying their best, but you're all very much more prepared than they are at this moment.
Yeah.
So.
Can I take a swipe at one while I run by?
Okay, sure.
10 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
All right, salt in the wound. I get it.
Uh,
These methods are going to remember, by the way. They will not forget. You
7.
have to come back out of this temple at some point.
I feel like
Just get all their friends.
bitterness is a sort of mephit trait. They seem like they're bitter creatures.
Yeah, I'm taking that on right now. Literally influencing your DM.
7 slashing damage.
Okay, 7 slashing damage. You hurt it. It cries a little bit as it sees you running away. Make your dexterity saving throw with advantage, barbarian.
12.
That's
With
it.
advantage?
That's it.
With advantage,
That's it, with
12?
advantage. I rolled an 8 and a
Team
10.
called you. You take 3 fire damage.
Oh.
Yes. All the bitterness flows away from me.
I kind of get scalded as I'm running by, and I look back. I'm like, that wasn't so bad.
You hear Steam giggle, however, whatever that sounds like. That Steam giggles with glee.
Very breathy.
Yeah. Okay. So you've all made it past whatever that was. Kyrah nimbly follows you. Seems like she's had no trouble following that path as well. And you make it to the temple portico. And you can see now that the steam is behind you, that this massive temple has been built directly into the wall of the canyon. And there's these towering columns that support a pediment that's carved into the cliff face. And there's this in the marble there's an image of Sidon carved, and he sits enthroned above these center columns, and in his one hand he carries a black glaive. And standing in the center of this portico are 4 men. They're all clad in bronze mail, and they all wear bright blue cloaks. And they see you approach, and they all start like looking at each other, like maybe somewhat nervously. Is that them? Who are they? Hey, hail, who goes there?
I am going to slink to the back of the group immediately.
With your hood
I'll make room for you.
armor and your shield of faith. Yeah, right.
Yeah, maybe seeing that he's... go ahead.
I will land, since I'm flying, I will land. I will take my lyre and strum. Say, we are the chosen.
Say that, and they all 4 of these guys look immediately intimidated. They all pull their shields out, and they form a phalanx. And they get their spears up above the shield wall that they form, and they're like, "You're not supposed to be here. We were told you were coming. Go on, get out of here. This is our temple. The Order of Sidon has taken control."
Look
No,
over at
thank you.
Kyrah.
Kira's like, "I don't know. This is what I was worried about. This is not normal. They're not ever supposed to be here." I mean, granted, this temple is sort of dedicated to Sidon, but
yeah, but he's a real jerk.
Only technically.
I'd like to step forward, kind of nod at Nyrix, and say to them, "No, I think you will let us pass."
trying to intimidate them.
Yeah, I would like to use my daunting roar ability. So they have to make. So I would say that, and then if they don't, I assume they don't budge, and then I will just kind of roar at them. And
they maybe take a half step back at that. Yeah. But if you're gonna roar, yeah, okay.
And they have to make DC 13 whiz saves, or they're frightened of me until the end of my next turn.
So they automatically fail.
Okay.
Nice.
So they break phalanx and they flee into the temple.
No, let's chase after them.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, you all want to run into the temple after?
Yeah.
DM, I continue to have Detect Evil and Good up for the next 10 minutes. So just is there any fell influence kind of like affecting these, or is this just purely human malice?
Yeah.
That's the one so far.
Ill influence.
Yeah, it's not like these things were like the elemental.
I'm gonna strum my lyre with some like sort of fast chase music as we go after
them. Okay. So you all run into the temple, and so the inner chamber of the temple it's got this huge brass statue of Sidon right in the center of it. And in this one, he's depicted as sitting upon a throne, and at the foot of his statue is a rectangular pool of water, and it reflects the light of all the large braziers that are in here. It sort of creates this rippling pattern on the ceiling, so it's sort of this somewhat calming but very beautiful in inner chamber. As you run in, you hear some screaming, and you see in front of you there are 4 additional soldiers, in addition to the ones that were fleeing inside. And it looks like they're led by somebody wearing priestly garb. And they have what seems to be 3 temple attendants tied up that are screaming, please just stop doing this to her. Please stop that witch from harming her. And you see the man in priestly garb standing over these temple attendants, and he slaps the one that's speaking. He says, "Shut up, you! That's enough out of you." What? And he notices you running in, and the guards running in. He's like, "What's this then? Hold on now. Wait, just a minute." Who are you?
I would like to ask him to make a wisdom saving throw, DC 13. I'm dissonant whispers. I'm dissonant whispering in his skull, because fuck him.
All right, he fails.
Good. That's great news. So I think it's 3d6. I think that's right.
3d6 damage?
3d6 psychic. And he has to move quickly away from me. Like he uses his reaction to move his speed away from me because he's full of pain. So he takes 12 psychic damage.
Okay, well, he drops to the ground dead.
Good.
No.
And so tell me what that looked like, Nyrix.
Well, I was flying in, dun, 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 and then I just
And you saw him slap, and he turned
I saw
and
him
he looked at
slapping
you,
this helpless person,
yeah.
and he says blah blah blah, and I just go, and only he can hear me. So it's like if you see your cat looking out the window at the bird it wants to kill, and it goes, that's sort of what I look like, but you can't hear anything. Only he can hear me. And then he drops dead.
Drops to the ground dead.
Yeah, he like goes, tries to get away, and then staggers and collapses, I guess.
I have killed another one.
Yes.
Kyros, you did it.
It was Kyros' roar.
Okay, well, the soldiers that are in here are in immediate disarray. They're all very nervous. None of them have taken formation. It's like you've shaken them to the core. They look like they're all just trying to defend themselves.
Say, hear me now, Nyrix the Cursed, to say there's nothing bad that cannot become worse. Submit to us. Drop down your arms, or we will visit you. Serious harm. Brung.
All right, they all just try to bolt out of the temple past you. Does anybody do that?
Are we going to try and get him, or let him go away?
I mean, I don't know. They're bad guys. They were jerks. But
There's also a lot of them, and we're level 2.
We can't see. Okay, you have a 17 AC and 5 extra hit points.
How many hit points do you have right now, Delta?
19.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, you're beefy. You're fine. Within the oracle isn't being actively harangued within our sight, right? Like the pool of water is empty. We just see the attendants. Okay, but we have been told that there's a witch somewhere harming her. That I'm going to make the logic leap. Is the person who summoned us here. So I'm mortal concerns such as people being mean to each other is less my concern. So I would let them flee. I would rather move further in and attend these attendants and find the oracle. That's me.
Are you going to oracle the oracle as you attend the attendants?
I have all the tools I need to do that.
I know you do.
I'm the perfect one to attend the attendance and oracle the oracle. So I might.
I recommend. I'm going to say we should stop one of them to find out. If maybe one of them knows some shit. Because that's the main guy's dead. Sorry, I thought it was tough. I thought he had a tougher head than that.
Can I just try and grapple one as they run by? I'm strong.
Sure. All right. That's opposed strength.
Okay. Athletics or just strength?
Oh, athletics. Yeah, you're right.
Oh
yeah, they can. Oh, they have an athletic skill.
13.
13.
Not great. I'm changing dice.
That beats a 10. Okay. So yes, you have grappled one.
I got one.
Heroes.
Is it one of the ones that's
the rest run out of the front of the temple?
Is it one of the ones that's already afraid of Kyros?
Yes.
Nice.
You have a super afraid, super fearful soldier in your grasp, Kyros. He's like, please, I've heard of you. Don't eat me. I have a family.
Be truthful with us. Don't be slick, or we'll show you his circus trick.
Yeah,
you only killed lions. You don't eat people, right?
No. Oh my god. Yeah, it's much less impressive if the lion puts a person in his mouth. So, but he will bring him closer and he'll say, "Oh, and the people you are harassing don't have families?" And just real close to his face.
DM, are the attendants bound or or simply cowed? Like
They are bound.
Okay, I will start
on their knees on the floor. Yeah.
I will start undoing their binds as best I can.
He fainted.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would run over and undo their binds too.
Yeah, so you've now got a soldier who has fainted in the arms of Kyros.
Nice.
And, yeah, so you unbind the attendants, and the one who it looks like an obvious lead attendant, he says, "Oh, thank you so much." He says, there's this witch who's brought this evil upon us. Fear it's the workings of Sidon. I don't know why he would do this, but she's probably set traps all over this place. You have to be careful, but please, you need to get downstairs and see if the oracle's okay.
All right.
And Kyrah encourages you. She's like, "Look, I know this man. This is Proteus. This is the head attendant of the temple here.
Okay.
Let me help them, and you go and make sure that the oracle's okay."
All right. Let's tie up this soldier that fainted, or whoever.
Yeah, I've been kind of walking around the room, just like looking at stuff and just dragging him behind me.
You want to keep dragging him, like as we go down the stairs, like thud, 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 thud. That's awesome.
Okay, so
we
you're
can
gonna
tie him up too.
Let's tie him up. I can't hit anyone with this. I mean, I
Yeah,
could. I don't know. It wouldn't work.
Weaponize him. Is he a big guy? I mean,
He's wearing some sort of bronze armor. That's gotta hurt.
Yeah, bronze
Right?
armor. Yeah.
bludgeoning damage.
Just pulp.
Yeah.
If he has,
Um,
an overbite, maybe there's piercing involved too.
Okay, so you're gonna tie up the soldier.
I'll ask after the nature of the trap. Like, do you mean like she set spells against us, or do you believe that this witch has set physical traps? And did anyone else go below? I want those two.
I don't know that anybody else is down there except her. Perhaps some other attendants if they've survived. But yes, she's an enchantress, this nasty, evil thing. Not even human in the least.
Okay.
Oh, okay. What about that? What's
I don't
wrong
know,
with that?
She looks all blue-skinned and scaly. Hair like seaweed.
Hmm.
A weed. Okay. Do we feel it's terribly urgent, or do we have, say, 10 minutes?
I think we should run down and get her.
Okay.
Please, good sir.
Yeah, right. What do you want to make
Save
finger
my
food?
oracle,
Come on.
please.
I would have preferred to ritual cast. First off, let me check my features and traits if it's every time or. Let's see.
You, Andromeda, you look down at the priest that has been slain by the whispers of Nyrix, and you notice there's a gold religious symbol dangling from his neck on his lifeless form, and it shows a visage of Sidon, empty eyes and lightning. It looks very metal. Very metal. Yeah. I'll take inspiration again today.
Nice.
Come on, that's double inspiration. This game's rigged.
This game is rigged.
Well, now you know what you got yourself into.
Sorry, and that's on the guy that Nyrix knocked out, not the one that
No, the one
Naya's
that's dead.
talking to. The knocked out one, right?
The metal was on
the dead,
The dead. Okay, good.
head of Sidon.
the dead priest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like it's worth 25 gold, by the way. Just saying.
Sweet. I will go from kneeling to floating about an inch into the air.
Go boy.
Kind of like arms back, everything's very rigid and kind of seized. My eyes go flash white again, and I will say, "Show me what this witch has done." And I shall cast detect magic.
Is she gonna keep doing that?
Is
And
Is this?
I think that's
I
a
wanna-
deal.
I want to give Nyrix more beef. Yeah, Nyrix, take 5 temporary hit points.
Thank you.
I thought you meant like in a
That's
battle.
just every time I cast a
A
divination.
sandwich.
I thought you wanted beef with Nyrix, is what you were saying. I was like,
Yeah, I'm
why?
gonna give him a. What did I do?
If Nyrix still holds a grudge that we
Yeah.
dedicated the board to.
Oh no,
Thylea.
Nyrix has passed it.
But then I will fly to these stairs almost, not literally, but like run to these stairs almost immediately and start looking for enchantments that might be in our path.
Wait, you're
Yeah,
tiny.
okay. So you go. So there's two on either side of the statue of Sidon in this inner temple chamber. There's two doorways, open doorways.
Okay.
And when you pass through them, it leads to a hallway that is behind the inner chamber. And there's two doors. There's one on the left and there's one on the right. The one on the right. So first of all, your detect magic doesn't detect anything at this point.
Okay.
The doorway on the right is locked. The doorway on the left, Proteus shares with you that leads to the chambers where the attendants normally rest. But the doorway on the right that they have locked is apparently the doorway to go downstairs to supposedly where the oracle is.
Okay. Magically, it is all clear in this room, but someone will need to attend this door.
So would you like to address the locked door first then?
Yeah,
We don't
who is best equipped?
Look at the Medusa and be like, "Oh, you're not actually a rogue."
Yeah, if we want to,
I do have thieves' tools
I was
though.
gonna say if we want it picked, it might be
Okay.
Nyrix or Andromeda. I can
Well,
I
smash
mean,
it.
you have a
Try.
barbarian. You just knock the door
I'll
down.
just
Well,
knock
if-
it down. I mean, I'll do it.
If
I'll
if
surf this
Delta,
door down these stairs.
if Delta has proficiency with thieves' tools, then give it a shot.
That's part of my background.
That's just-
Hold on,
What's your
I'm-
background? Criminal spy?
Urchin.
Oh, urchin. Yeah, then you should have proficiency.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there we go. Under proficiencies. There we go. Yeah. Sure. I can give it a shot.
I will.
Should we
Cast
do an
guidance?
investigation check first to
No, I
look
won't.
for
Guidance is concentration.
investigation check first
is
to look for traps
weird.
before you start trying to pick the lock? Because their traps were specifically mentioned by
There are no magical traps
Right,
on the door. At
which
least.
is awesome. So, but I'll look at it. I don't have great investigation, but I'm actually I'm trained, but I've nope. That is a 7. A natural 7, though.
Hmm.
Oh, well, a dirty 7 actually.
There are no obvious traps on the door.
Okay,
Okay.
I will smash it if you want.
Well,
No, You're just making work for the attendants. Delta's gonna pick it.
I can try and pick it, and then if I don't succeed,
yeah,
then
I'm not sure if there's a trap on the door or not.
you can smash it.
Okay.
Okay, Delta, give us a check to see if you can pick the lock.
Oof.
Gonna step back.
That is an 11.
Move maybe
An 11,
20,
okay.
20 feet back.
You give it your best. You give it your best shot, but unfortunately, the lock's a little too complex. You just can't seem to get the lock to trap.
Oh no, it didn't work.
Proteus yells, if you have any issues with that door, I think the key might be in our attendance area."
Yeah. Do you have? Yeah. I was about to ask. Do you have the key? This is your temple.
Yeah. If you want to break it down, that's fine. We'll fix it.
Oh, Proteus, you
turn
don't have
around
to
and
say, "We're
break
in a
down
rush."
doors.
He
It's not
said
like
he said I could break it.
I'm gonna go back for the key. If it's broken by the time I get back, that's.
Okay. All right. So you're gonna head into the attendance chambers. Okay. So.
Okay. I thought Proteus was like, I have it right here.
Oh, no,
it's
no,
somewhere in
he's
the.
mentioning they probably have it in the attendance chambers if that's.
All right. I will start looking.
Smash it.
It's broken.
So, all right. Naya, you go into the attendance chambers. It's very much what you would expect it is. It's like a hallway with open areas where there are beds, 7 in total, where the attendants sleep. On the back wall of the chamber, there is a key hanging from the wall. There are also 4 swords mounted, 2 on either side of that key. I'll say with your magical detection, you can see these swords are glowing.
Okay. What's the school like? Are they set as security, or are these like magic swords for the taking? Like, are they animated swords that are going to attack me if I go for a key?
Maybe the cleric
or...
shouldn't have gone alone.
That's good.
Yeah,
I'm going to
they would be
smash
glowing
it.
with it would be like enchantment magic.
Okay.
You're give me an Arcana check. How about that?
Mr. Proteus. Oh boy.
Can you put in your code to turn off the
Put in your
alarm?
code.
Leave magic swords around.
I rolled a 19, which is a 19.
Okay. You're very suspicious of these swords.
Okay. Ooh. Mr. Proteus, do the swords always glow?
Swords? What swords? We don't keep swords in there. We're attendants.
Oh, maybe they were left by the other guys.
Oh,
The new guys. So yeah, take them.
Mr. Kyros,
Yeah,
you might just want to kick it.
Okay, I'm going to kick it.
Okay, you're gonna break it down. All right, give me a strength check or an athletics, I guess.
Oh, man, come on. 11?
Oh. Well, you bounce off the door.
Okay, I got in my head about it, and I got really excited, and I think I just didn't hit it that good. That actually kind of hurt.
Okay.
Okay, I can try again.
Yeah. So you're just gonna keep trying?
Yeah, let me just try one more time, and if that doesn't work, then I'll go fight some. God damn it! I rolled a natural 1.
Okay.
Switch to the dice roller online. God.
The guy that fainted wakes up and looks back and sees this happening. And he just starts snickering.
I was too busy
No.
with all my old man
Roar
complaints.
at him again.
I can only do it once a rest.
He doesn't know that. He had a rest anyway, so you know.
Very good. No, I was too busy complaining about other old man things before the stream, but I did want to discuss a little bit my fail luck, and I would like one of the things I was thinking of is that all natural ones are my fault.
Oh, that's right.
So as you are going to take a second pass, I'll get up and like kind of step in front of you and be like, "It's okay, Mr. Lionman, you've got this." As you start charging.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. Oh, the floor's a little wet, and
I just pulled an old wrestling injury. I am fine.
I'm
So
sorry.
after some time, you eventually get the door broken through.
Quite a display. This is sad. We're the
I was gonna try
chosen.
next.
We're the heroes.
Let's roll it.
Defeated by a door.
Let's roll it, Andromeda.
Can I use my pre-stream inspiration?
Oh, you're gonna try it? Okay, yes, you may. Athletics check. Here we go.
Oh. So that's a 15.
You kick it through.
Nice.
I loosened it.
The pacifist.
Of course.
The regular human opens the door.
regular mellow
Definitely
human. The
loosened
mellow
it.
Amazon.
I'd like to think maybe actually you figured out it was a pull, not a push, but
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. School for the gifted. Exactly.
Just knock the hinges off. You're like, that wasn't hard.
yeah.
Very good.
Or turn the knob.
The door is, I don't know, open or broken, whatever it is. It's out of the way now, and there's
Yes.
there's this narrow single file set of steps that leads down, and at the bottom of the stairs, it's maybe it's about a 15 to 20 foot descent down these stone stairs, and you can see that the wall at the bottom of the stairs looks to be more natural rock as opposed to the carved stone of the temple that you're in. And set inside the doorway at the bottom of the stairs is yet another solid wooden door. This one has the face of Sidon that you saw, that visage that was on the religious symbol. It is carved into the door, sort of menacingly looking at you as you stand at the top of the stairs.
Okay. Glance up and down the stairs and at the door for any other kind of like magical traps or such.
Okay. So yeah, there would be nothing else in the stairs.
Okay.
Actually,
No glyphs
there
or
is something
enchantments?
I forgot to mention. I did also notice something else in the attendance area with your magical vision.
Oh, what was that?
there's a set of bottles that would be glowing in one of the attendants' quarters, sort of sitting near the bottom of the bed.
I'll take them to ask Mr. Produce about later. What? Yeah, what school?
The School of Potions of Healing.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah,
I'm trying to figure out. Oh, so there's six. There's 6 in total.
Oh.
Okay.
I'll kind of gather them in service of the temple. We might need these more immediately than they will, but I'll pay for them with golden arrows or something on our way out. But yeah, I will take them for now as I hasten to keep up with my my crew. But I will tell them that the stairs are all clear of enchantments or malady. Sorry.
Okay.
All right.
Why are you sorry?
I don't know.
You did a good job.
Thank you.
Need to work on your self-esteem.
Sorry.
Proteus yells, or have you saved the Oracle yet?
Okay.
We're working on it.
Jeez.
Hey,
Doesn't look like you even made it downstairs.
The door was more of a challenge. Whose bottles are these? I'm borrowing them.
Oh, yes, that's just the temple attendant's potions of healing, but by all means, you can have them if it helps.
Thank you.
Okay. So let's go down these stairs.
Yeah.
See.
So when we approach this other door, let's make sure this is. So there's no trap on that one, right?
There's no magic.
Magic
No
trap.
magical trap. So Nyrix, you're gonna go first and check the door out.
Yeah, I failed again to check the door.
You're sort of checking the door, and part of you brushes up against the door and sticks to it.
Oh, great.
Can't get your what?
Oh
What?
no.
Why is the mouth of Sidon smiling? Why are there sharp, pointy teeth there? Oh, we have to roll for initiative, don't we?
Shit knocking.
Like I want to call
Everybody roll
foul.
for initiative. The door attacks you. It literally attacks you this time.
Like I want to call foul, but it's not magical. It's a monster. It's a thing.
Just a thing. You know?
It's just a thing.
Just a shape changer.
Yep.
So
Called a mimic.
the
Yep.
actual monster door, or the regular door, was possibly more of an issue than the monster door.
Hey, this stuff writes itself.
Speak for yourself.
I just gotta sit back and watch it happen.
Oh, finally.
Yeah.
Kyrah
Hey.
is never gonna trust doors.
No.
Yeah,
I have another character who doesn't trust rugs.
That's right.
Oh.
Kyros, you're already playing the victory fanfare. Mimics are no joke at second
I
level
know,
here. We got to
yeah,
get through
we're-
it first.
That's fair, but
Yeah, and you're not the one who's stuck to the door right now.
Yeah.
I will cut
Okay.
you off. You don't need that arm, do you?
I'm quite attached to it, actually.
Interesting.
Andromeda, what do you got?
16.
Delta?
16 also.
Figure that one out. Kyros?
17.
Oh,
My first decent
Kyros
roll.
will not be left behind this time. Naya?
13.
15 for Naya. And last but certainly not least, Nyrix.
5.
Oh, well, maybe less.
I rolled a 1.
Maybe least after all.
Thing is there.
Grateful for the
Okay.
5 temporary hit points. I'm feeling I'll need.
Kyros, you are up at a 17. You see this door begin to animate and this mouth sort of moving towards Nyrix, ready to take a chomp out of his arm that seems to be stuck to the side of the door. What would you like to do?
I would like to rage. And
Yeah,
I would like
there
to
it
say,
is.
doors shouldn't move on their own.
When you rage, the soldier that's upstairs faints again.
Yeah, there we go. Maintain my dominance over him. 23 to hit.
Yep,
And
that's a hit.
It does 9 slashing damage.
9 slashing damage. All right. Cool. So you slash into it, 9 damage. yells in pain, I guess. I don't know. It does whatever a mimic does whenever it's hurt.
It creaks.
Yeah.
Now is Kyros stuck?
I think the axe would be stuck, right?
This is why you don't mimics.
Oh no, I need that. I need that.
You can make like an athletics check. I would assume for Kyros to try to pull the axe free.
Yeah, there's some kind of strength check or something that goes with it.
17?
Yeah, okay. You're able to pull your axe back out of it. Is that it for Kyros?
Yes, it's always going to be a little sticky now.
Next up, we want Delta, Andromeda.
You want to go first? You can.
I mean, I'm just gonna shoot an arrow at it.
Go for it.
I think I'll hold on to my last spell slot.
It's getting pretty crowded now at the bottom of the hallway. You wanna be careful.
I think Andromeda would stay further back.
Okay. All right, Andromeda. Let loose your golden arrow, or no, your normal practical arrow.
So I rolled an 18, so that's a 25.
Yeah.
5 to hit.
Arrow strikes true. You don't have to worry about the arrow being stuck in it. You literally want the arrow to stick into it.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, and that's an 8, so that's 11 points of damage.
Okay. You like knock one of its teeth out as your arrow goes into its mouth. Oh, that hurt.
No.
That's not very nice.
You've been reasoned with the whole time.
That was just a hungry door. Okay. Anything else you'd like to do, Andromeda?
She'll just, like, I guess, stay back and be like, you guys cool?
You guys cool.
No.
Delta? Would you like to act next? Are you cool?
Yeah, I guess I'm cool. I will also stay back and not go to the sticky door. And I'm gonna hurl a chaos bolt at it.
Okay.
So that's gonna be a 16 to hit.
That is a hit.
Excellent.
Your chaos bolt sticks to it.
Chaotic.
Too. Let's see. 2d8 plus 1d6. I choose one of the 8s. The number rolled on that die determines the attack's damage type. Okay, cool. Okay, so that's going to be 5, which is... So it's going to be lightning damage.
Okay.
And it's 14 damage. 14 lightning damage.
Lightning hurts a mimic, so it'll take 14. It found that attack quite shocking.
Oh.
Stop racking up inspiration. Jeez.
Yeah.
The mimic will use it actually to just take damage immunity lightning. So let me just scratch this.
What?
Oh, no!
No!
All right, you send bolts of lightning through this mimic. Back in first edition, you probably have shocked Nyrix too at this point.
Oh no!
Mm-hmm.
Fortunately, we're not playing first edition, so yeah, I guess you just hurt the mimic.
I have insulation. I have feathers.
Oh. Yeah.
Well, if this is Pokemon
Good.
rules, you'd be taking double damage.
That's true. Mm. Okay, cool. Delta, anything else you'd like to do as your lightning-y
I will
chaos
slink into a corner.
slink into a corner with mage armor and shield of faith and everything else. Okay, next up at 13 that's Naya, I think, right?
Okay.
N's, I should specify which N in my initiative. Okay.
I just put NY. Oh, no. That doesn't do it.
Yeah. Naya, the chaos going on around you, the shocking chaos that has just occurred. What would you like to do?
Yes, I haven't I hadn't thought about what the flavor of this should be. The long story short is going to be I'm going to cast Sacred Flame, but I wonder what it should look like. And whether or not cantrips make me go all spooky oracle or not. I don't think so. It's not so much sight beyond sight or anything. So I would just use the trick that I learned back when I was a wee bobbin back in the village to coalesce nature's ire on this accursed door. Like, oh, and I will invoke my magic words. Hey, stop it!
Is that a save? I have to make your save?
Yes, that is a dex save.
Yeah. 14?
Ooh, that is going to be good enough. So that is a fat 0. Nothing at all.
Never have you seen a door so nimble as this one.
I'm sure I just screwed it up. You can do it.
Okay. Anything else for Naya?
Nyrix, have you tried pulling? That's it. That's
okay, that's your turn. Yeah. Great. All right. Well, unfortunately, the mimic is up now. Okay, so I guess it's already got you. It's stuck, whatever the word is for it, to the door. So it's going to take a bite attack at you, Nyrix.
Adhered.
Yeah, adhered. That's the word I was looking for.
Stuck.
Okay. It attacks with a +5. 12? Does a 12
Miss.
hit, good sir?
My AC is 15. My studded leather repels its gnawing gnaw.
Would you like to use any of your 100 DM inspirations?
I don't think I have that many, do I?
I'll just say it nibbles on your armor. It's like a dog on a rawhide, you know.
Nice.
I am really just hungry with its missing tooth.
You know, if you just cease hostilities, we can start a team and we can become a bard door.
Oh no, the witch wouldn't like that. I do have to eat you.
What?
Sorry, the witch told me to eat whoever tries to get through this door, so I just have to do it.
Well, now it's
what if we let you eat her?
No, she's not very tasty.
How do you know the looks of her?
I mean, I'm not a big fish door, you know. It's like
So she's a fish witch, a sea witch.
Seaweed hair.
She's a chicken of the sea.
Yeah, I'm a little afraid she's a sea hag, and we're
me too.
We're kind of both.
Only if it's a bone hag.
I'm a door that's more of a fan of chicken duck. You know, you seem like you fit the.
Well, okay, that's sort of racist. You know, I'm not calling you a knob, and I really could.
Have you pulled yet?
Do you have a brain? Because I'm gonna dissonantly whisper in your head. So
all right.
If it's my turn, I don't know if it's
yes, it is.
Okay, yeah. Make a whiz save, please.
Pull.
Here we go.
Okay,
+1 wisdom. 10.
Miss. So he takes damage.
All right.
Yay. Okay.
Give it to me.
Not as good as last time. 7 psychic damage.
7 psychic.
And he has to get as far away from me as he can. So I guess he lets go of me if he can, or something. Can he flee? He has to use his reaction to get away from me.
Okay.
Because of pain.
All right. So let's see. The damage first does not kill it. It will take the form of its true amorphous form. So it goes non-door.
Okay. And it moves, and its movement draws an attack of opportunity as well. So I get to hit it. And is Kyros up there too?
Kyros is up there too.
So we should both get an attack at it. So
that is correct.
And I rolled a fat 1, so I missed.
Oh, Naya.
Pull! I said pull. Nyrix, look at me. Are you pulling?
No, if I pulled, it wouldn't go away from me. I'm pushing.
I will yell. I also like chicken. And I hit the 21.
Yes, that hits.
That is so racist.
For 13 slashing damage.
13.
Nice.
Is enough to kill it.
Nice.
That one I definitely killed.
Otherwise, it may have run off with your axe stuck to it.
No.
Yeah.
My beautiful axe.
Okay. Yeah, the mimic
That's
ceases
how
to
you
be.
open a door. That's what I say. Okay.
Very good.
So that's good.
And you could see that defeating the mimic, it reveals beyond this doorway is a grotto. It's like this underground cave. There's so the way that it's laid out, there's a stream of water running from a cave or from a passageway in the cave in the back, and this water flows around a flat, rocky sort of outcropping or a rock that sits in the middle of the stream. So the stream flows around it and then back out the front of the grotto. And then out on this rock, you can see it must be where the Oracle spends some of her time. There's like a rug out there, some of her like incense types of things that she might use whenever she's performing her visions or prophesying or whatever it is. And there's a set of rocks in the stream to be able to use as stepping stones to cross to get over to this area. There's braziers down here with the light and the blue and it's the water sort of steamy. It gives this all sort of interesting, mysterious cave aura down here. And as you proceed into this grotto, you hear some crying coming from where the stream is flowing at the back of this cave.
Mm-hmm.
And out from around the corner comes this female. Looks like a female attendant. She's dressed similarly to the attendants that were upstairs, and she's crying and she has her hands over her face. And she's saying, "Oh, she hurt me. She's burned me. Please, she help me." And she drops to her knees near the stream.
Detecting magic. Does there seem to be anything about her that might be illusory?
She's glowing with illusory magic.
I see.
The rug is also glowing.
Huh.
In the center of the rock.
I
love Andy's look right now.
I don't trust anything anymore. I don't trust doors. I don't trust rugs.
He says, "Please, please," and she's on her knees crying.
Um,
"Come and help me, please. She's hurt me."
Mm-hmm.
I will kind of step forward into the kind of pocket of my fellows here and be like, "I do not trust it, and I suspect a trick, which I just hate. The world outside of my grotto is just terrible. It's just everything's not what it says. Swords aren't swords. Doors aren't doors. This lady, it probably isn't her. I suspect deception. It's just."
Oh, lady, are you?
But I'm having
lady?
a really fun time with you guys.
Hello.
Just need to filter your waters. Don't worry about it.
Are you asking the lady if she's a lady?
Yeah.
Is that what you just did?
Yes. My friend says you're not a lady. Hello.
Well, no, I didn't say that.
She stops crying, and she lowers her hands.
Oh shit!
I think you're
And
right.
then the illusion falls away, and
Yeah,
it's this blue scale, seaweed-haired covered thing sort of stands up and says, "I'm more of a lady than that little pretty bitch ever will be."
Okay, wow.
Shows her claws,
That's,
and everybody can roll for initiative.
and,
Oh no.
well, you are right, Naya, but at what cost?
So,
Here we go.
Okay,
I'm keeping
Aw.
this die.
Andromeda, what you got?
A 7.
7. Delta, 5. Uh-oh. Kyros?
19.
Oh, all right. Kyros coming in with a big 19. Naya?
11.
Right, a respectable 11.
Thank
Nyrix.
you.
15
Oh, okay. Got a 15.
this time.
Nyrix, and what did I roll? What am I at here?
I think you rolled a 1.
Ooh.
If so, it's my
Well-
fault. I'm sorry.
Probably want this thing going first anyway, don't you?
Oh,
At initiative 20, the Sea Hag acts.
No.
Ooh.
Nice.
Let's hope it's not her lair.
She rushes forth. Naya, she sees your beauty and the doomed nature of your soul and lashes out at you with her claws.
She heard you talking shit too about the outside world at Grottos.
Plus
She's
5,
like-
she hits an 18.
Oh shit!
That will for sure. Yeah, that hurts me.
10 slashing damage. As she claws into
Ah,
your pretty little body.
that's most of me. That's most of my pretty little body.
Says, you're the first one I'm going to eat.
Ah,
Make it out of this cave alive.
I want to go home.
I don't like the scary lady.
Kyros, you see a sea hag slashing into your friend Naya.
Leave my
What
friend
would you do?
alone.
Should have kept dragging that guy with you.
Oh, I'm
Throw
sorry. At the start of your turn, if you are within 30 feet of the hag and can see the hag's true form, you got to make a wisdom saving throw for me, Barbarian. I know you're good at these. Come on, buddy.
it. I know you're good.
Come on, buddy.
Can someone help me?
Be wise.
Got to get
for me.
advantage on a wisdom saving throw, pal. Ain't gonna happen.
5?
You know my name. It's Ramrod, dude.
Yeah.
That comes from playing 12
I
levels
know.
of a barbarian.
I know.
I know how bad this can get.
Yeah. I was talking to CC off stream. It was just like, as long as nobody targets like any of my mental stats, I'm fine. 5, by the way.
Oh, on a failed save, the creature is frightened for 1 minute. Oh, what's the skilled lion going to do?
Well, I can't get closer to her, right?
Yeah, you just get the frightened.
But she just rushed into our middle. I specifically stated I was in the middle of us. So.
Oh yeah, she's right in the middle of you.
Okay.
She does not like you at all, Naya.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got that impression.
So, am I close enough to use a great axe, or I'm pretty decent with a longbow, so I can use my bow if I need to. But
No, you can use your axe.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right there. Yeah, frightened is it's just you can't get closer to her, right?
Right. And you have disadvantage on this right now.
Ah, crap. Okay. I'm so scared. I immediately get mad. I don't like this. I will rage again.
Okay,
I think this is the big bad guy.
that is correct.
Okay. So 15 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
And I rolled a 12 on my D12, so 17 slashing damage.
Oh my goodness.
Boom. Yeah, some things react in violence when they're scared.
Yep.
See,
Yep,
half
they
of
do.
America right now.
And flashing damage does hurt a sea hag, so she's very not happy about that.
Don't lie to me and my
Flashed.
friends. You're not a
Ouch.
lady.
Thanks for calling me
Next.
friends.
You're gonna be next, kitty cat.
Okay. I'd like to see you try. I mean, I'm terrible. I am rather scared of that.
Yeah, you would not like to see her
No,
try.
I don't. No,
Here.
especially because
I'm
I, the DM, as a DM, know what she can do now that I'm scared.
Oh, I'm assuming that's it for Kyros.
Yes, and I'm terrified.
When is the save repeated? The end of turns? Is there no repeat?
That's a good question.
Thank you.
for
That's why I asked it.
If it's successful or the effect ends, you're immune for 24 hours. Oh, you can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns, with disadvantage if the hag is within line of sight. So a disadvantaged
around.
wisdom save, barbarian.
Absolutely not. A 6.
You are still frightened, good sir.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Nyrix, at 15, you see this hideous sea hag in front of you,
I have to make a
Slashing into
save
your
too,
friend.
right?
and you need to start your turn with a wisdom save, sir. Yes.
I think I did all right. 18 plus just
Oh,
flat
yeah.
flat 18. Okay.
That's a save.
Oh,
you
great.
are now immune to that, so you don't have to worry about it anymore.
Boom. Okay. So I would like to give inspiration to Naya, because Naya seems like they might have need of it coming up.
Do you call that sending a tweet?
No,
Huh?
never. I hate Twitter.
Give us an inspiration back. Absolutely not.
Right. And I'm going to viciously mock the hag. I think because I only have one spell slot left, so I think right now I'm going to do that.
Saving throw?
Yeah, it's a wisdom save.
She's only at a +1. Oh, that's only a 9.
Okay, so she fails. So she takes good max. So 4 damage, psychic, and she has disadvantage on the next attack
right?
she
Oh,
makes.
okay.
Yeah.
She's got disadvantage.
So
Got
hopefully I've helped Naya in 2 ways there. And I am going to. We're still some distance. She ran up to us. So how close are we?
She's
all?
right in the mix of all of you. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to get some space back. I'm going to sort of just keep myself at range, but within my own sight
Okay.
line. And that's my turn.
All right. Sounds good. Naya.
Oh,
Naya, you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
let those be the last words I hear, Nyrix, are your beautiful, inspiring voice. It's a straight roll. Well, it doesn't matter. I rolled an 8.
Give inspiration.
I do.
A D6 might not make a positive difference.
I will tell you as a fair and honest DM that a D6 could make a difference.
Okay. Well, let's roll a D6. Need a 6. I got a 6.
Yes.
I have a 14.
A 14 is a save, sir.
Nice.
You are immune to the fearful effect.
Is that what I needed? Or was it
no,
13?
it's lower than that.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, you did good.
Okay. So, all right.
No, okay.
That's very good. Thank you, Nyrix. Oh yeah, you're boned, my dude. All right. So, she's not holding me at the end of her talons or anything, right? She's just slashed me through the middle and is hopefully.
She's very happy about it, and she's very interested in continuing this.
Yes. No.
You can tell she just hates your beauty, and she hates that you are who you are, and she cannot wait to get you.
Yeah.
To do away with your existence would make her so happy.
Okay.
Brand for a hag.
Mm-hmm.
But why? I'm so nice.
That's exactly why.
My eyes will flicker, and the electricity and St. Elmo's fire will kind of alight across my skin as I will, as whatever lives within me will call upon fate, guide them, and I will give Kyros, Andromeda, I'm just not sure I'm going to get a second turn. So then we'll give also Delta blessing.
Okay.
So I will bless those 3.
Thank you.
That's my action. I've got a real action problem. Yeah, I don't have aught else I can do. I can try and charm her, but I'm pretty sure that's an immediate failure. So
that would probably be pretty tough to do.
Yeah, I if I move, it's an attack of opportunity. I can just stand there and hope. So I dedicate the rest of my action to standing there and hoping.
Okay, which she hates even more. Okay, Andromeda.
Okay, as the most buffed person in this game, you're now blessed, holy armored, magic armored, and have 5 extra hit points. If you do anything but confront this witch...
That's Delta.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. That's right. That's Delta. But you're good too, Liz. Fight it, please.
I was going to ask, did the magic on the rug disappear, or is it still...
Naya can tell you it is still there.
Mm-hmm.
She is as suspicious of the rug as she is of the swords upstairs.
Okay. Then I will. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna cast Zephyr Strike on myself again.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure it's been more than a minute. Oh, and do I have to make a Wisdom save?
Oh, that's right. Yes. Start your turn with a Wisdom saving throw, please,
Aren't we
Andromeda.
okay at that, right?
I'm okay at it.
Yeah.
Rangers
I add a
should
D4
be
to this?
pretty good, yeah.
And you're blessed.
Work to it.
Right.
Yeah, so you add a D4 to your roll. Yep.
That's an 8.
Oh. Wah, wah.
You're scared.
Andromeda, you are now frightened.
Cool. But I did cast Zephyr Strike on myself.
Yeah, the Sea Hag's still right there if you want to do a melee strike, or if you want to move back and stay ranged, that's up to you.
I will move back and stay ranged. And then whack, throw an arrow at her.
Throw an arrow. Okay.
No,
Strength-
use your
Which I can
bow.
give
Use your bow.
Strength-based arrow strike.
Throwing the arrow. Ah! Sideways.
So since I'm frightened, I get disadvantage on the spell or on the
On the
attack.
Yeah.
But if I have Zephyr Strike, I can give myself
Oh,
advantage
with that.
on.
Yeah, so
on
it's
it.
just a normal attack then. Yeah.
With bless.
Cool,
Don't read
cool,
your
cool.
bless, yeah.
Or yeah,
With
and
bless.
you still
With
get
bless.
the bless. Absolutely. Yeah.
18 plus 3 is 21.
Oh, that's a hit. You threw the arrow successfully.
And I get an extra D8 because of Zephyr Strike. Yay!
Please kill this hag.
That's a useful spell.
It's a good spell.
It's a
Yeah,
really good
very
spell.
useful.
That's 7 plus 2 is 9.
9 damage.
9 points of damage.
The hag is now officially bloodied.
No.
Halfway.
I don't know how a hag bleeds, but she's
Icker.
a bleeding.
Yeah, it's gross, I'm sure.
Ew, yuck. You didn't think it
She
could get any
loves it.
worse.
She
It's like
loves bleeding on us.
Yeah,
She's
a
like,
little,
ah!
the little like warts and
Throwing
pustules
it at
that
her.
are on her start,
Right.
like, you know.
Everything's
Ew.
oozing and weeping.
Even worse.
Right.
Fuck. Okay, cool.
I can
recommend
Andromeda,
a-
that's
The skin treatment.
oh, you can repeat your wisdom saving throw, right? Now that it's the end of your
Yes.
Okay. Better. 18.
Oh, you succeed. You are no longer frightened.
Yay.
Okay, cool. Oh, Delta. You were
Okay,
earlier called
now.
out. There was a bit of a rant
It's like we
earlier
both
that
been
applies
called
here.
All right.
Would you
Let's
like,
make that
first
wisdom
your
saving
wisdom
throw.
saving throw, please. Yes.
21.
Well, that succeeds.
Dang.
La-di-da.
All right.
You're not scared in the least.
Now I feel like an
I've got all
idiot.
these buffs. I'm good. And then I would like to cast Booming Blade on my quarterstaff.
Okay.
And so then I'm going to make a weapon attack associated with
You're
that.
gonna booper.
Plus D4.
Boomstick.
And give her a boop.
That is literally.
Oh, that's a natural
boomstick.
20.
Right.
Oh.
Boomstick.
Oh
That's a 4.
no.
On top of it. That's another 4. So
But what
that
did the
would be
D4 give
28
you?
to hit.
Yeah.
4.
That hag goes, wait a
Rolled
minute. That's a
max.
Medusa.
Natural 24.
Boom.
Yeah,
That's a double crit.
No.
I believe it is.
No.
I'm sorry. I
You
didn't,
missed
know
every
there were,
shot you don't do.
I didn't know there were other monsters here.
All right. I'm sorry. What? How much damage did you do?
Too much.
Oh, you didn't roll yet.
So
Okay. I thought I
I
missed.
got
it.
to roll still.
Wow.
900.
900 damage for a level 2 character. I'm suspicious.
22 damage.
22?
See, that's about it. Or
No, wait,
900.
hold on,
Same
sorry.
difference.
Sorry, I was
Dang.
rolling the wrong thing. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong spell. That's gonna be 7 and 6. So 7 and 6 is 13. Just 13 damage. Sorry.
Well, 13.
Got too excited, looked at the wrong damage to.
Still a lot.
Is that doubled or?
I just roll it twice, don't I?
Yeah.
Double
Crit.
For the crit? Okay, yeah.
Yeah. That's what I
So
did.
13 total. Okay. All right, this hag is pretty beat up, but it's her turn.
No. Please
She's got one
no.
of two choices here.
By the way, if she moves away from where she's at, then she's going to take damage because of my booming blade.
Ooh, okay.
Boomstick.
And she has disadvantage.
So
on
if she
attack.
moves 5 feet or more before my next turn, then she takes 1d8 thunder damage.
Okay, got it. Okay, we're gonna allow the dice to decide. Is it Naya that continues to receive her ire, or does she look at Kyros? Pretty little frightened kitty cat. Oh, Kyros. She didn't like something about you, Kyros. Just that way that you.
She saw the
Hold
Wizard
your
of
axe.
Oz.
I did do a lot of damage to her.
She looks your way, and she gives you a bit of a death glare, as it's called. Would you make a wisdom saving throw for me, sir?
You do have.
I have
bless.
a bless. 19. Oh wait, do I have to roll with disadvantage?
Why would you ask that now, Andrew?
Well, nice.
No, you
Okay.
wouldn't have disadvantage. on
Okay.
this check.
19.
19 succeeds. You
Nice.
are not dead, sir. You avoid
Thank
dropping
you.
to 0 hit points.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Oh no.
What's the name of that thing?
Oh, it's death glare.
glare.
It drops.
If
She
you
can only
start
do
your
it for-
turn,
She can only do it
Afraid of
against
a
somebody
hag.
that's frightened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
I have done that.
she
to
can
a player
reduce you to
before.
0 hit points. Yes, it's terrifying.
Yeah.
Literally.
Nice roll.
Clutch.
Well, Kyros, you've fought off her glare. It's all on you now. There's a very hurt hag that decided to stick by, and
Okay, here we go. I have disadvantage on this attack. Let's see.
With blast.
Still pretty good. With blast. Still pretty good. 18 to hit.
that's with this disadvantage.
That's with disadvantage.
18 hits.
And 9 slashing damage.
9 is a power score on her hit points. How do you want to do this, Kyros?
Even though I am technically still afraid, I would like to very not assuredly yell, "I'm not scared of you," and just right through her head.
None of us need an insight check to know you're lying.
I'm so lying.
Of course he's a lion.
You're a
really-
lion.
I'm really
He's
angry
a lion.
about
Look
it.
at it.
Okay.
Right? Thank
Wait.
you.
Few
Lion.
forms in the back for that joke. It was a layup.
It was good.
I heard it from Soup first. Soup, you get inspiration.
Yeah.
You have a headless, dead sea hag laying before you, Kyros. Triumphant is the party.
Bum ba bum.
I
You
definitely
hear
killed
some moaning coming from the back of the cave where sea hag.
I let out a celebratory sob.
Oh yeah, Naya, you survived. Your doomed nature and all.
Are you
Oh, good.
grievously wounded?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, I might have perma-died if she hit me again. So yeah, no, it's not good.
There's glowing healing potions upstairs, right? Or did we take them with us?
Naya has them, yeah.
Yeah.
I have-
Why don't
yeah.
you chug, why don't
Literally
you
have
chug one
6
of those?
potions of healing.
Why don't you have a cigarette and drink one of those things? And
Well-
we'll check out the wounded person in the back.
Well, I would like to compensate Mr. Proteus fairly for them first. Just,
Okay, just lie down. Don't worry about
I'm
that.
just gonna lay down.
Yeah.
These
Yeah,
rocks are
just-
very cool.
They are, right? It feels
It's
good.
very comfortable here.
Yeah,
It's just
Are you
leave
lying
me.
down next to the sea hag? that had
exactly.
listened to you?
Just-
The icy ichor spilling out of its.
Oh, I roll over so I can't see her.
Do you have any slots left, Naya? You could heal yourself. No? Okay.
Nope. That was I risked it. I gambled it all on bless. I was hoping all of you guys could flirt before
We have
she could
healing
kill me.
potions. Drink it.
That was the point, right? You did pretty
Yeah,
good
that's
as a
what it's
group.
there for.
You know.
Even without the magic swords that were offered us.
That definitely weren't.
But I know the Rangers out of spells too, so I'll just lay here.
Yeah.
I have one spell slot. I was conserving.
Give you my
This
hand
is a
axe, it's
grotto,
cool.
right? So there's
Someone
like a little
find-
pool of water in here.
It's just
Finally,
Oh yeah, there's
find the
water all over
oracle.
the place in here. Yep.
Let's check on the
Maybe
oracle.
Naya can
It's not
chill
how it
with the
works.
water.
Nyrix will find the oracle.
let's go find
Okay.
In the back.
So Nyrix, you run to the back, and you do. There's a chamber in the back of this this cave. The oracle is there. She's this beautiful woman. She's wearing gold raiment, and she's stretched out in her chamber, tied up by what looks like to be some type of elemental water. That's like holding her like this.
I say, "Oh, I'm sorry. I'll come back later." No, I can.
Second thought, Naya, we might need
Yeah,
to.
Shit,
yeah,
we have a bit
Naya.
of water
Yeah,
here.
Naya, why don't you get in here? Maybe you can talk to the water for friends.
You can
yeah.
easily just cut
Chug
it down.
that,
or
will ya?
whatever. Yeah.
Cut the water.
Okay, so you free her from these watery chains, and in her chamber you can see it's like there's a bunch of stuff like gifts that have been given to the oracle over the years, all sort of scattered about in her chamber, and there is a dead attendant in here. The one that the hag took the form of is laying in here with like a knife plunged into her. And you could see the oracle. The oracle is unharmed, but apparently the hag was essentially, causing her distress over the killing of her attendants and the mistreatment of them.
Emotional abuse is still abuse.
Yeah. So she's collecting herself, and she thanks you all. She does inform you that the hag's name was Helica, and she was sent by Sidon to take the oracle away so that she would not be able to give you the prophecy and the visions and share those with you as the chosen. So you're on Sidon's radar.
Sidon sucks.
Sidon does suck.
Sidon screwed my people.
Oh, can we wait until I've had a long rest before we start talking ill of the gods
Just
and
drink.
titans? It's
Just drink that.
Yeah.
Chug that.
The oracle would like to take a short rest too. So why doesn't everybody take the time to take a
It's
short
just.
rest?
Okay.
Oh, I would not sit on your rug until you had someone dispel it.
Oh, the enchantment is gone now that you've destroyed the sea hag. So
Oh, good.
Oh, boy.
Can I borrow your blanket?
can I roll up to your rug now that I know it won't kill me? So after your short rest, the oracle. Before I forget, the hag had a single pearl on her. It was worth 100 gold pieces.
Ooh.
So if you want to split that as a group, or you just want somebody to hang on to the pearl, however you want to do that. feel free
Okay.
to do that.
Yeah.
Does someone want to be dedicated treasurer here and keep track of all that? I'll do it if no one else wants it. I'm just wondering, do we want to keep one?
I think it should be kept intact. A pearl divided cannot roll.
That's true. That's a good point.
I kind of look at Andromeda as the most practical looking one in the group.
I'll hold on to it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not good with worldly possessions. I'm going to give it away to the first person who asks. So yeah, do not.
And Andromeda was the first
has a
person
lot
who
of
asked.
houses.
She's drawn by Rob Liefeld.
Yeah. She's the
It
most
is in my
practically dressed.
inventory.
Okay,
Excellent.
Perfect.
Okay. So after your rest and you're figuring out how you cut up the pearl and share it,
I'm not hungry.
By the way, I will use my charm of vitality to max out my hit dice to heal on this short rest because I need it.
Okay.
Oh, I get some stuff back on short rest. I'm not
So
going to spend any
the-
hit dice though, because I didn't really take that much damage.
I'll say Kyrah.
I didn't take any damage.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm out of rages though. Okay.
So
I'm gonna get a spell slot back if I convert.
Kyrah and Proteus both join you down in the grotto, and the Oracle sits down on the rug on the rock, and she says that centuries ago she foresaw the coming of great warriors that would save Thylea in her hour of need. And here you are, this motley crew.
Hey.
Where?
The Chosen. Thank you, the Chosen, for coming and saving me. And now she reads her box text. As she breathes in the steam of the stream that flows around her, this warm geyser, her eyes go white. Maybe she does the thing that Naya does. Maybe she floats a little bit as she's sitting there.
I'm finally someone else gets it.
But you've never seen anybody else do it, right? So are you
No.
like freaked out? You're like, what the hell's wrong with this person?
Like, I'm more comforted that thank goodness. It's a river spirit thing. I get it now.
Yeah. Yep. So
you wouldn't understand.
Her empty eyes stare into each of yours as she's sitting there and you're sitting around her, and she's probing your souls with her penetrating gaze. And a bit of time passes, and then she speaks, and she says, "You warriors who stand here gathered will be tested. The fates have revealed 3 great tasks that must be accomplished before you are ready to sail into the 3 seas and face the Titans. You must shape the silver fires of the Lost Forge in order to craft the tools that you will need. You must claim the mighty weapons wielded against the Titans by the first Dragonlord. And you must drink deep from the bottomless dragon horn, for it will reveal a vision that I cannot see. But woe unto thee, for I have seen the end of all things. My father's anger cannot be quelled, and his sister schemes even now. Your quest may yet fail, and if it should, the sky will rain black fire, and the doom of Thylea will come." Now, before we get into that, she wants to spend a little bit of time with each of you, talking to you about what she sees in your personal destiny. She looks for a volunteer. She awaits somebody to approach. Who would like
Nyrix
to
walks
approach?
forward.
Nyrix, she looks deep into your soul. She says, "Such beauty and such sorrow. Such is the conflicted nature of the curse of your race, your house, your person. This curse has a place of origin, and it is charged with the power of the gods. You seek to break this curse. Such is the conflict of choice in the freedom from this curse, one of beauty and one of sorrow. You must seek out Daemon, the ancient lich guarding the necropolis at Telemach. Daemon can tell you more of the nature of the curse."
Thank you. I give the oracle a golden arrow.
You beat me to it.
And thanks. And thanks.
Wow, you give her your golden arrow.
I do.
Okay. Receive a blessing from her.
As soon as we saw her pile of gifts, I'm like, oh no, I didn't bring anything. Oh, I have a golden arrow.
You, let's give you, Nyrix, a blessing of protection.
Sure. Great.
I think it's in the DM's guide.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Like in the
It's like
boons
the
or whatever?
charms. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Is it like...
Look it up really quick.
Sure.
Blessings. Okay, blessing of protection. So blessing of protection, you gain a +1 bonus to AC and saving throws.
Oh, great. Thank you.
Now, how long will the blessing last? There is no standard. We'll say for like, let's just say next session, you'll have the blessing of protection.
Great.
Okay.
Thank
Who
you.
would like to approach the Oracle next?
I'll do it.
Andromeda. Okay. She looks deep into your soul, Andromeda. Says, you carry an enlightened demeanor for one from the tribe of Amazons. Some are jealous of this, claiming this as a falsehood. They see you as a threat to the old ways. They fear the gifts that flow through your veins. Indeed, your enlightenment is not by mere chance, but by birthright. You are a grandchild of Sidon. The Lord of Storms fell in love with a mortal shamaness, your grandmother, decades ago. Lutheria eventually convinced her brother that this romance was corrupting them. Sidon murdered her, not knowing she had birthed a daughter. Here. She hands you a locket that's on a chain. She said, this belonged to your grandmother. May this bring you closer to your past and thus provide you guidance to your destiny. What do you think the locket looks like, Andromeda?
I would say it probably looks like a heart, but that's just me being silly.
Heart.
I think that's cool.
It's like a little plastic heart that, like, oh.
Did you get from like a claw machine?
Yep. I'm good with it.
I got this at the boardwalk when I first met Sidon. We just hit it off. It was one of those summer romance things.
Oh. We were strolling around Meadford, walking along the water. Went up and got our cotton candy. It was a great time.
Yeah.
Then he killed me.
Got some Coors Brothers. It was delicious.
Who would like to approach the Oracle next?
I'll go if no.
Kyros?
Yep.
She peers into your soul, Kyros. The beast of Theros has come a great distance, only to be seeking a way back home. Your emergence in Thylea carries with it the worry of omen. Have you come to end our doom, and the one who is doomed, as they say? Is it even your choice? I shall offer you a light through the fog. Seek the fabled treasure of the Dragonlords, and you will see the way home resides with you. Indeed, it is much closer than you think.
I get ruby slippers.
Yeah, he will. He doesn't really quite have the mind for this, so he
just shrugs and walks away.
No, he doesn't shrug and walk away. He's because someone important to him is talking to him. He tries like so hard to listen to every word, and he sits there probably longer than anyone else does, and then he just goes and he nods, like he understands, but you can tell he's just going to think on this over and over again until he does understand, because this lady's smart. And he's a poor tipper, I think is something I've decided. So he will leave like a silver piece, and then look at his friends and leave like a second silver piece. Like that's enough.
I mean, Andromeda didn't leave anything.
Yeah,
Mr. Pink.
Spare change.
She gives a nod of approval, but that's pretty much where
I'm
it
not
ends.
getting a blessing for that. I understand. I will get up and be quiet for a while as I think on being a doom or the solver of dooms or
else wants to step up to the Oracle? Delta?
Yeah, I will be hiding behind Delta. So.
Oh, okay. Delta?
That's hard because I'm in the corner already.
You're hiding behind each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kyros shoves you both forward.
To someone.
I lay down in the stream and now I'm invisible.
Oh, okay.
I can keep this up for like 30 minutes.
Yeah, right.
Wish I had something like that sometimes. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Delta, she peers into your soul. The apple does not fall far from the tree. Just as your father, you burden the weight as a hero for the mortals that you care for, the outcast and the poor. This burden, if allowed, can consume you with rage and lead to you becoming your own greatest enemy. Indeed, in some ways, it already has. She sort of glances over your appearance. Yet I see great accomplishments for you. The ability to overcome where your father has failed. However, it is he who must help you along your path, not I. Be strong. Not all fathers live up to their daughters' expectations. Persevere and gain acceptance. All right, Naya.
I'll take out my golden arrow and I'll hand it over.
Oh, okay. You gain the blessing of protection. So you get your plus
And
1
I'll
AC and
slink
plus 1
back to
saving
the
throws
corner.
next session. Yeah, okay.
And I'll kind of like worry at some of my snakes in the corner.
Okay. Naya?
Yes, I will kind of very never quite looking at her, but like I will have the arrow out before I even get there. Just kind of like I have not brought anything so worthy of someone so great and fantastic and pretty, and you're just you're just the best. Really glad your rug's fine. I'm sorry. Here, I'll just leave it on the pile of other arrows. I guess it's just
Okay. She pauses as she looks upon your face, and she approaches you, and she brushes a stray hair away. And she looks as if she's reminded of something maybe dear to her that was lost to time. And she says, family, perhaps the most important aspect of our existence. Something that can ground you, help you to understand yourself, feel immense joy, and share in your triumphs. When lost, it brings about a sense of confusion, misunderstanding, feelings of anguish. It can become an extreme tragedy. I know you have many questions. It is best that you gain an understanding by your own experience. It will be difficult, but seek out Demetria, my sister, in the mossy temple. She knows more of the fate laid upon you. But take care. She knows more because she follows a path of corruption. With this, the Oracle asks that she take her leave. She needs a long rest.
Yeah.
But Kyrah and Proteus stick beside you and can help to explain some of the prophecy that she shared about the 3 great tasks.
Yeah.
So, Proteus explains that when she talked about claiming the mighty weapons wielded against the Titans by the first Dragonlord, the weapons of the first Dragonlords were forged at the Mithril Forge by the god Vulcan, and all were capable of wounding Titans, the Titans and any of those who descended from them. And they are located in Telemach. It's a necropolis, and it's located in the Mithril Mountain. The tombs were built to house the remains of the Dragonlords who came to Thylea 5 centuries ago. No one basically ever goes there now. It's guarded by Daemon the Lich, and he has to be paid with a special kind of coin before he will allow anyone entrance. So Proteus gives you, Nyrix, let's say, 1 burnished Dragonlord coin.
Okay,
Tells you to keep it safe.
I will.
Kyrah then pipes up and she says, the Mithril Forge that Proteus just mentioned was used by dwarves to construct the weapons of the gods in the First War. And the forge can be used to build powerful magical items or repair ancient magical items that no longer work. Kyrah suggests that the group travel to the city of Astoria next, which is not far away. A clan of dwarves works the local copper mines, and they'll likely know more about the forge's whereabouts. Not only that, but the dragon horn spoken of is the fabled Horn of Balmetria. It's an actual dragon horn that a silver dragon lost in a battle against the Gigans. It was recovered by the priests of Mitros, and it was consecrated by the 5. And it reputedly has a lot of magical abilities. But one of those is that those who drink from it, it grants the ability to see visions. The horn, its last known whereabouts is that it is stored in a reliquary in the city of Astoria. And as far as anyone knows, it's probably still there. So that's another good reason that Astoria should probably be the next stop.
We go into Queens, and then we go
Yep.
to Tillamook.
So Proteus says the future of Thylea may be bleak, but there is always hope. The people of this land will look to your actions as a sign of things to come. I suggest that you seek neither fame nor fortune, but show them the true meaning of heroism. Make yourselves a beacon of light as we enter this time of darkness, and go with the blessing of this temple. This is where I would give you 6 healing potions, but you already have them. So I'll just tell you to keep them,
Sick.
and you don't have to pay me anything.
We're just
Oh.
okay.
Yeah,
you
we're just
so
gonna.
much.
Yeah. Thanks.
What? Oh, healing potions.
I didn't drink them, and I needed them badly. I was ready to give them back. Thanks. I just
He looks at you. He's like, maybe you could drink one now. Even. I mean, you look pretty beat up.
Thank you.
It's up to you. Don't worry about it. I'm
No,
gonna go.
I think most of my insides, I put them back, so it's fine.
I'm gonna go fix the temple's door to the basement.
Yeah, what happened with that?
Kyrah then jumps in as Proteus is leaving, and she says, "Listen to me. Forget what Proteus says. This is your chance to win fame beyond your wildest dreams. You want fame, right? Of course.
No,
you do.
that's anything.
All
think
great heroes want fame.
Unknown
Okay.
is the new famous, really.
Fame is the path to immortality. These great labors are only the beginning. The path ahead of you is going to be filled with opportunities for winning fame. So if you truly manage to rise to your fate and confront the Titans, then poets will sing of your deeds for ages to come. That's why I'm sticking around. I'm going to join you, and I won't take no for an answer.
Oh,
I'm going to
okay.
follow you. I'm going to record your deeds, and it's going to be amazing.
All right. Sure.
There is one tiny problem, though. The tricky thing about fame is, if you're not careful, one hero might outshine all the others.
Oh.
Then all the stories will be about that one hero and how strong and valiant they are, and then the rest of you will be yesterday's news. So
Kyros, you're already saying it's Kyros.
I'm going to encourage
Get
that
it.
all of you swear an oath of fellowship.
Ah.
This is a sacred oath that will bind you together in the spirit of solidarity, so that when one of you wins fame, all of you share it. And who knows? Perhaps the magic of the oath will even protect you against some of the dangers that lie ahead.
I think that's a great idea. It's like pooling tips.
Okay, so here's what you have to do. Each of you have to say, "I am," and then your name. And you have to say.
I already braided everyone friendship bracelets. I hope that's is now a good time for that? Or
Okay, yep. That's a perfect time for that. Yeah, thanks.
okay.
I am Nyrix.
And
Oh
I
yeah,
swear, yep. Everybody has to say, "I am."
me too. I am Nyrix.
No. Oh, honey.
No, honey.
Your name.
You're not.
Oh,
I am your name.
I am
here.
my name.
No. Oh my.
It's really bad at chance at the circle too.
I am Kyros.
I am
Everybody.
Naya.
I am Andromeda.
I'm Delta.
You have to say, "And I swear upon my life and my honor."
I swear upon my life.
Upon my life.
Swear upon my life, my honor.
Swear upon
And I swear upon my life and my honor.
That I will uphold the oath of fellowship.
And I will uphold the oath of
I will
fellowship.
Oath of fellowship.
That I will uphold oath of fellowship.
All the
The
oaths
warriors
of
who stand at my side.
The warriors who stand at my side.
stand at my side.
And that is something.
That's it. You've all sworn the oath. Now don't go
Sick.
breaking it, because there's curses that come along if you break it.
Oh,
What?
Oh,
Well,
How would we break it?
okay.
if you break
So
the friendship
now we-
bands, I'll just weave you another one. It's not that. It's really easy.
Oh, okay. What color is mine?
Well, it's yellow and purple because I felt like you're a very regal lion kind
That's so
of.
nice. Thank you.
Sure. Yeah.
All right, here's where we'll
Which one
end.
is mine?
So you're
It's green and red.
in your travels to Astoria, where we'll pick up next time. Somewhere along the way, you're going to have a rest. So you all have a long rest.
Okay.
While you're resting, there is a vision, or perhaps a nightmare, shall we say, that comes to each of you at the same time. All you can see in your head is darkness in this vision, and a woman's voice suddenly emanates from the darkness around you, and it says, "So your great quest begins. Off to become heroes, are you? Mortals are so very proud." And then a light shines in that darkness, and it illuminates a sad and pathetic figure of an old man who has been hogtied to a stake.
Oh.
Look at this one. He's falling to pieces. Joints stiff, skin slack, teeth gone. The life is practically dripping out of him. Inky black shadows fall across this old man. He flinches and squirms. He's panicking as if something draws closer, something that you cannot see. Yes, his sad mortal life is leaking away. Oh, but I wonder what will happen to his soul. The old man thrashes against his restraints, screaming into his gag as a butcher's knife descends, and you all awaken from this nightmare at the same time, bathed in sweat.
You know
That's it. That's the end of session 1.498.
Yay!
732.
Do we know who the old guy is? Does he look familiar?
Okay, good. It wasn't like Proteus or anything. Okay, good.
No, I'm old man. Hanging out where?
Uncle Joe.
Yeah, hanging out with the wrong crowd.
Yeah. There's a lot of
You hate to
bondage
see
in
it.
this episode. We got water bondage. We got dream bondage.
Yeah, it is.
We got mimic door licking bondage. Pretty rough,
It's like being back home with the satyrs.
right? With the same.
Oh. TMI.
Live
All right,
deliciously,
hey.
right?
Thanks everybody for playing. Do we want to do shout outs?
Yay!
Yay!
Liz, you want to start us off?
oh, me?
You.
Got anything to say?
No. I'm Liz. You can follow me on things if you like, but I don't know why you would.
Hey.
Happy New Year.
Soup?
Hi, I'm Soup, aka CC, aka Soupska, on the Twitters and the Instagrams. You can follow me for some pretty great artwork, if I do say so myself. But also, I wanted to say Happy New Year, and I'm looking forward to another great year of LDI content, including this game here.
Woo.
Timothy?
Hi, I'm Timothy. Thanks for tuning in. It's nice to be in another world sometimes. And it's nice to be in that other world with all of you. That's what I will say.
How do you do the heart thing like the kids do? Cool. Andy?
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the first Laughing Dragon in episode of the year. This is the end of the episode, so I should have welcomed you back at the beginning. And if you didn't like this episode, just pretend I said it at the beginning. But also, you should rewatch it because it was a very good episode. We're back. Monday is Red Skies over Schultz. Join us then. Wednesday is Task Force Unlikely. And I'm very happy to be back. Happy New Year, everyone. Wash your hands, wear a mask, be safe out there.
Marty, want to take us home?
Yeah. Happy New Year. Feeling fun in 2021. There's nothing wrong that's going to go wrong this year. I'm being told that's already not been poured out less than 10 days in. But the thing that you can do, control the things you can control, like clicking the bell, smashing subscribe, liking a leave a comment. Be like, hey, that was good. I love lying people. Leave some kind of dad jokey pun that Garrett will give you inspiration for, no doubt. But yeah, welcome back. Looking forward to more Play Pretends with my friends as it becomes the only respite in the darkest timeline. Garrett?
Yeah, by the way, when I give watchers inspiration, it's like giving me inspiration.
Damn it.
But between me and the watchers, don't worry, I'm going to save them all up for the Titans.
Oh, no.
Great.
Ooh.
Oh, can they all hear that? Hey,
Those Titans got nothing on these second level characters.
yeah. Hey, we'll be playing this thing.
We might even be
so
third
often,
by the
so
time we face them, right?
It
Maybe.
might be. Maybe.
Might be
If
Is nice.
we tighten it up.
Oh, snap.
Oh.
Inspiration.
Boom.
Right before the end of the stream, he
Never
snuck
gonna
it
do
in.
inspiration.
Write it down.
Yeah, click your
Put it on my
Hey,
thingy.
I agree. Go like a barbarian at all those bells and subscribes and all that stuff. But otherwise, come on back next time for episode 2.97843, where we'll have some more fun in the city of Astoria.
Nice. Queens, baby.
Yay.
Later, y'all.
Bye.
Later.
Bye.